Hello everyone, welcome to episode 51 on how to make a GTA 5-star game in Unity 3D. Today we're going to be doing the minimap. So as you can see here, there is the minimap, and we're going to be using Unity's new GUI system to create something very much like that. So let's start off with the basic layout with the health bar, and I actually don't know what those other two things are, but let's put them in there anyway. So we need to go up to Game Object, UI, and then canvas, and that's the basic UI. And then what we need to do is make sure it's screen space overlay, and then add component, type in resolution. No, resolution. Apparently not. Maybe it's not that then. Yes it is, what the hell. Okay, not sure what's up with that. Oh, it's already on there. Canvas scaler, never mind. Okay, so you want to go canvas scaler. UI scale mode, you want to go scale with screen size and make it 1980 by 1080 or whatever you want, and then match width or height, and then just leave it as it is. Doesn't matter beyond that point. So now we need to go the basic setout. So let's create a click on the canvas, right click UI, and then we can go panel. So there's our panel. We can just focus on it, and we can click on the newer tool, and just scale it down and bring it down like that. So it's like that. Okay. So it's probably not too great. Let's go 1000. Oh, 1000. No, sorry, 500, no, 600, 700, 800, 900, 850. Okay, that's better. Okay, and then we can just move it over. Yeah, actually that'll do like that. That's perfect. So then let's just name it back or something, and then we'll do the health bars. The front health bar and the back. Actually, no, we can just do a slider. Never mind. Okay, so we're going to do create a new scroll bar, let's call it, and we need to go right to left. Oh no, sorry, left to right, yeah. Size all the way up. No, it is right to left, sorry. Like that. Okay, and make sure the size is at 1, and as you can see, it just goes like that. So what we need to do is make sure the handle is kind of a greeny color, as you can see there. Sort of like a darkish green, kind of like that. Maybe it's a bit brighter. More dull, I'd say. And then the background needs to be darker. So let's just copy the values. So 103, 118, and 96. 103, 118, and 96. And then it needs to be a bit darker. So now if we change the size, there you go. So let's just position it quickly. So pose Y, bring it down, put it at the bottom. 104, 105, 104, minus 104, and the pose X should be minus 80. Awesome. So there you go, it just goes down like that. Nice. Cool. All that good stuff. Alright, cool. So now let's do the other ones. So there's the blue one and the yellow one. So we can just copy that. Let's actually just name this scroll bar health bar. Second, so duplicate it and go, I don't know what that one is for, to be honest. I think that's wanted level, so let's do that. Wanted level. That's kind of a bluish color, and it's much smaller. So if we take that over, all the way over like that to about positive 80, and then we can of course scale it down on the x-axis. 0.1, 0.5. Yeah, that's perfect actually. 0.5 and 40. Okay, so now we need to change the color. So the handle, make it more blue. Like that. Okay, cool. So that's 96, 104, and 118. 96, 104, and 118. No, 118. And make it slightly darker. So now if we change the size, there we go. Cool. And now for the yellow one. Now I have no idea what that is. So I will look into that. But for now, I'm just going to call it yellow bar. Okay, so there we go. And then we obviously need to make this more yellowy. That's good. 118, 118, 96. 118, 118, and 96. And then we just move that over. Pose X to 120 from the looks of things. And then we can also have a look at the value and see how it looks. It looks perfect. So there's those done. Now we need to actually do the the roads, because that's all that really shows up on the minimap, the road and the player. So all we can do for that is, it's actually quite easy. We can select all. Actually, let's create a new game object, name it Minimap, and we need to go into layer where we have layer, click on it, add layer, name it Minimap only or something. Make sure you don't set the minimap object to that, and then we need to duplicate all the roads, every single one of them. Is that all of them? Yes, it is. Cool. So duplicate them and plop them in the minimap, and make sure they are minimap only. And then you can just put them further down if you want. And then what we need to do is get rid of the road script. And then what we need to also do is create a new material, unless there's already one doing relatively what I want. Aha! No, let's create a new material, that'll be easier. So, where are we putting this? Doing textures. Create a new material, name it Minimap Road. And I'll select your roads, put that as the thing, pick it up. Make sure it cannot reflect anything. We do not want any specular. It needs to be completely flat. Okay, so there we go. And then take it down a bit, like I said. Yep, so now we need to find our camera, main camera, and make sure in the culling mask, make sure minimap only is unticked. Cool. So now we also need to create a new camera. Create camera, name it minimap camera, and make sure it can see nothing except the minimap only. It only needs to see the minimap. That's it. Okay. So what we need to do is create a simple script. We can actually use smooth follow, can't we? So let's go smooth follow, add that. Make sure it's following the main camera. Make sure height and distance is set to 0. Height damping 0. Rotation damping 0. I have no idea what that look angle is. So if we play it. Aha. Oops. Okay, we need to do, oh, that's a thing now, isn't it? Yes, what we can do is use a render texture. Now, this has only become usable in Unity 5 with the free version. So if you don't have Unity 5, if you have any version lower than Unity 5 that isn't the pro version, you will not be able to do this. But yeah, so right click on textures, create render texture, and name it Minimap texture. Okay. Set the resolution to something like 512 by 512. The anti-aliasing, turn that off. Color format, do whatever. Leave all of it as it is. Okay, so drag in the minimap texture into the target texture. Okay, so there you go. So if we press play, Let's just make sure it's in the correct positions and everything. Okay, it seems to be facing the wrong way. So, I assume that's what that target look at angle is. 180. No, maybe not. Hold on. Height. What? Okay, so let's make sure the height is actually decent. So 10 maybe? No, we actually have to do height damping for that. So set it to 5 or something. Okay, so as you can see, the render texture is indeed getting rendered to, I suppose. Okay, so we're gonna get quite a nice effect from this actually. What we can also do is, if I can get my mouse, is make sure the minimap is set to, where we have projection, make sure it's orthographic. So that means it's basically 2D. Okay, so let's make sure it's still rendering correctly. Ooh, it's not now. Okay. Hold on. Oh, why is that? 5. Okay, there we go. Yeah, sorry. Make sure you have height damping set to 5 or something. Okay, so now we can do one last thing, and then I will end it for this video. Next episode, we're going to do actually making the health bar work. So we're going to create a new UI raw image, okay, and make sure the texture is set to the render texture, and then set native size, perhaps not, width, okay. Just set that to 320 from the looks of it, and then what is that like? (14) 12 11 nope. 10. Okay, so set it to 320 by 210, and position Y needs to be 10. So there we go, as you can see. Now it seems to be flipped. Oh yeah, and it's a bit high, a bit low for my liking rather. So bring it up a bit. That didn't work at all. Okay, what? Okay. Oh yeah, it's because it's orthographic. Set to perspective, there you go, as you can see. There you go. And what we will do, hold on, let's just move off the road. Seems to be, or is that something on my screen? I think that must be something on my screen. Yes, it is. Yeah, okay. So that's it for this episode. Yeah, look at that. Okay, so thank you very much for watching. If you liked it, then please leave a like. Next week, we'll actually be making the health bar function. The wanted level and the yellow thing are irrelevant for now. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. If you liked it, then please leave a like. If you want to, then you can share it. That'd be greatly appreciated if you did. If you haven't already, then please subscribe. There'll be new episodes of these every Tuesday. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, and bye-bye.